This is Usiel Ndjavera Primary School in Oshinene village. Established in the 70s, it's one of the oldest schools in these parts of Namibia. Life was fairly normal here before the coronavirus pandemic, with teachers molding young minds and hostel boarders going around their normal business. That was until April this year, when the first coronavirus case was detected. The principal was the first to get infected.
I was up to ICU. I was in bed for 2 weeks. Almost died. It's the truth about it. So I was first to be hit, the school principal.
Or at the school?
At the school here, and that was April 16. So I was hit first. So I went to Hobab's ICU. I slept there for 2 weeks. And then after myself, 8 teachers were hit as well from the teaching staff and 1 cleaner. And then from there, the school was closed.
It took another 6 weeks before the school could open, and when it did, 5 learners contracted the virus soon after.
The ones that were positive were detected at the hostel. So immediately we closed the hostel so they could not come over to school. The day scholars were coming to school, and then we detected nothing with them or nobody having symptoms like. So that's why we continued with those day scholars without the hostel boarders. So, but the control, it's not easy because they are going home. We do not know what they bring along, but then we keep things called a tool. Whenever they come in, they are scanned and they check when the temperatures are not fine, they are recorded, and then we inform the parents and then the clinic and so on.
Usiel Ndjavera Primary School, like most schools in the country, was forced to work around the disrupting effects of the pandemic. The principal says it's not easy, but there's not much of a choice.
The ordinary school routine that we used to know that this must happen this time, it's no more the same. Today we have to be here, and after 2 hours, school has to close. We have to adapt to such situations. Today we have 2 learners are positive. We have to close the school. It's very difficult to give the intended results or the intended performance that we have planned or intended for ourselves. So it's not easy to handle.
Usiel Ndjavera has 1,030 learners, and 250 of them are hostel boarders. The school has 30 teachers, and some of them offering life skills are tasked to counsel the primary school learners who have lost relatives to the coronavirus. Francis Shahama, NBC News, Omaheke.